But first tonight, new concerns about COVID-19 in Michigan with cases on the rise again and the threat of a wild card known as the Delta variant. Good evening and welcome to 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Dave Llewellyn. We're also learning more about so-called breakthrough cases in fully vaccinated people. From January 1st through July 20th, the CDC says more than 8,200 cases in Michigan met that criteria based on a positive test 14 or more days after full vaccination. Now, it's important to point out that is less than 1% of fully vaccinated people.
There were more than 200 deaths, mostly in people 65 years of age or older. 569 breakthrough cases required people to be admitted to the hospital, but doctors say the unvaccinated are driving the dangerous new surge in much of the country.
Michigan is at a moderate level of transmission right now. Many other states seen here in red or orange are classified as substantial or high.
Our case rate is up 116% from the low on June 26th. And there are now 88 documented cases of the more transmissible Delta variant, but the true number is likely higher.
7 Action News reporter Simon Shakett tells us it all adds up to a pandemic fight that is far from over.
Across Metro Detroit, companies are reevaluating their policies in order to protect people against the COVID-19 Delta variant. And at the same time, people we talk to say they're very much aware of the emerging threat.
If we are vaccinated, we should show our cards.
What are your feelings about employers requiring people to get a shot or to mask up?
I think they should.
Metro Detroiters masking up outside, even after getting vaccinated, say they're still worried about the emerging COVID-19 Delta variant and the city of Detroit's low vaccination rate.
How meaningful is it that I'm vaccinated? That's what I'm concerned about. And is a booster coming?
In Wayne County, Commissioner Sam Baydoun spent more than a year spreading the word about COVID dangers, and now he tells us communities cannot afford to let their guard down.
We need to have people vaccinated so we can achieve the herd immunity, so we can get past this deadly virus.
While the state is currently well below the goal of 70% fully vaccinated, neighboring Oakland County has passed that same number of people receiving at least one shot. While the governor isn't announcing additional mandates through the state health department so far,
we definitely remain concerned about the Delta variant. The numbers that we are seeing.
Experts at Henry Ford Health System tell us the virus now packs a stronger punch than ever, and a dose of reality is much needed for those still reluctant to take it seriously.
This Delta variant seems to be more infective, as well as seem to kind of reproduce faster once it is in somebody's body.
Right now, there are 23 patients in treatment at 5 Metro Detroit Henry Ford hospitals. And while there has been a slight increase in the amount of people coming to get a shot, experts still want to dispel remaining myths about the vaccine. They say the emergency use authorization does not mean it was created too quickly, and the technology is proven to be safe. Another reason more healthcare systems are now mandating vaccines for staff.
Absolutely no scientific evidence the vaccines impact fertility in men or women. The third myth I hear is that I've already had COVID, so I'm protected enough. Well, the vaccines actually provide better protection against these new variants.
The American Medical Association is one of 50 organizations now urging people to get that vaccine shot. In the meantime, we provided more statistics and information to protect yourself on our website, WXYZ.com. Simon Shakett, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you so much, Simon.